Hi Capricorn, so this is your reading for Venus in retrograde. So we're going to have Venus retrograding in May 13th all the way to June 25th, and it will be in the sign of Gemini. So we're going to be experiencing a lot in relationships because retrogrades have a tendency of making us really slow down because they're even slowing down in the sky, so it appears. So, for a lot of us, we're kind of in this phase where we're going to really take that time to sit down and truly reevaluate what really matters to us, what's really important. And for some of my Capricorns, I am sensing the feeling of being more, you're not like most Capricorns aren't very known for not necessarily being the most romantic signs. So, it's kind of, for some of my Capricorns, you guys have a really hard time being more vulnerable. And because of that, this transit's going to try and force you guys, or at least try to nudge you guys in the direction of being more vulnerable, being more open to your relationships. Because for some of my Capricorns, I'm getting that sense that that is what's really going on for a lot of you guys. Also, I just want to say, keep in mind that it's not always a good idea to start dating new people or even past relationships while Venus is in retrograde. It's also good to just slow down, not try to change your appearance too drastically. Try not to get too many haircuts or try not to buy too many clothing or anything at this time that you would view as changing your personal appearance, because even though something might sound like a good idea at the moment, it might end up being a bad idea later on. Also, not only that, but to also just take that time to really not take very many risks. If you guys are going through any type of plastic surgeries or doing any type of surgery that may alter your appearance in any way, I would say wait a little bit until retrograde passes if you are able to. And not only that, but just to take time to take it easy and to really just reevaluate our values. Also just to reevaluate how we see beauty. Because for some of us, I think that we don't really stop and really smell the roses or really enjoy life like we should. And so, like, right now, this is kind of what's happening for a lot of us. I think a lot of people have been extremely stressed and takes it out on their partner. And now, Venus going in retrograde, it's now starting to make us have to stop and really reevaluate how we treat our partners and how our partners treat us. So, right now, this would be a great time for you guys to start doing things that you enjoy doing, finding little hobbies or working on stuff that brings you emotional fulfillment in your own right. So, find, however, whatever you've always wanted to do but you've been holding off or just haven't been doing for a while, you should start trying to do things like that again. Start pampering yourselves and taking care of yourselves and those around you, because when we have Venus in retrograde, a lot of people are going to have either relationship problems or the relationship will be better in the long run. So it just varies depending on the positions that you have in your chart, and not only that, but your partner's positions as well, and what exactly is happening. For some of my Capricorns, if you guys are actually in a relationship, you guys might start fighting or bickering over things that don't really matter. And that's when it would be a good time for you to really sit down and ask your partner what's really going on in the situation. Just giving that lending ear, just listening to your partner's concerns could really go a long ways for some of my Capricorns. And also, not only that, but just learning to be more vulnerable within that relationship. Just open up and accept yourself as you are, and I hope that others around you will do the same. Not only that, but I want you guys to be able to express yourselves when it comes to what's on your mind. For some of my Capricorns, you really need to express how you're feeling to those around you, and listen to other people's opinions and points of views and really take it in, and just, even if it doesn't work for you necessarily, still try to meet this person halfway. I'm getting that sense for some of my Capricorns is right now would be a great time to really show your partner that you really care, and you can express it by just being there for them. You don't even really have to get them gifts or anything. I'm just feeling that for some of you guys, just you being there and listening to this person's problems when they have issues is going to mean the entire world to them. So what we have going on here, Capricorn, is I already pulled some cards for you guys because I wanted to kind of tap into what was really going to be happening during this transit for you guys to really kind of get a feel for what's happening. So here we have the Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, integration, repetitive, persistent, working on it. We have Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation or meeting, hesitation. We have passion, instant chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. And then we have the talk. Interesting conversation, more waiting messages arrive, text message, call, email, and hoovering. So, Capricorns, I am getting a sense for some of you guys. I am getting kind of a mixture of Capricorns here. What I am sensing for some of you guys that are inside of a relationship, a lot of you guys could have had a lot of things said, a lot of things that have happened that has caused some damage in the relationship. And you being more vulnerable, Capricorn, and opening up to this person and expressing how you feel, talking to this person, really showing this person that you care about them and that you have good intentions towards them, that this might actually help them open up and express themselves as well. And this will actually, in return, make your relationship a much deeper connection. For others of you guys, this could have been the past, with a past person. Because we are going through retrograde, a lot of people in our past are starting to come back up. A lot of exes or a lot of friends or family members, people that are like our close intimate loved ones, things like that. They're all starting to come back and they're starting to reevaluate their situations and expressing how you feel. Keep in mind, be very cautious of not keeping the whole the grass is greener on the other side syndrome, because as of right now, it seems like everything, because we can get caught up in the illusions of people because of the retrograde. It's easy to get caught up in illusionment, especially when it comes to past lovers or different things like that. But what I am sensing for some of my Capricorns is you guys are dealing with a past person coming back, wanting to talk to you, wanting to express how they're feeling. For some of you guys, this could be you, Capricorn, wanting to express how you're feeling. Either way, I am sensing some vulnerability in this situation, whether that's you or whoever else is going to be expressing. It could also just be both of you. But I am feeling that for some of my Capricorns, there has been something there that needs to be worked on, that needs to be rebuilt, or just needs to be focused on. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Four of Wands. For some of you guys, this could have been a situation where you guys probably, for some of you guys, it could have been that you just can't pay your bills, that you're struggling right now and trying to keep yourselves afloat. And because of that, this could be causing my Capricorns and their person a lot of relationship issues because of this. For others of you guys, it could just be that you or the other person, or even both of you, have not been pulling your weight in the relationship. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a person where, oh, I'm always at work, you're always at work, and you guys just never have that time to truly get to be together or know each other. I am sensing that for some of you guys, you just feel like you're not on the same page, you're just not on the same wavelength. It's like you're trying to communicate with one another, but it seems that there has been, whatever has taken place, there has been some kind of damage to the relationship, whether, again, this is a previous connection that you're in right now or in a past situation. But I am sensing that there has been some damage there and that needs to be healed and worked through. And we have the King of Pentacles. Again, both in the reverse, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. They are a suit, they are a match, but it seems like both parties have stopped giving in this situation. So I am sensing, again, if you are in a committed relationship with this individual right now, you both really stopped putting in the work and the effort, and you guys are now having to try and build back that foundation. For others of you guys have went your separate ways. This has been a while, and now that it seems like this person wants to come back and give something back to you, but it seems like this is kind of a slow process for some of you, is what I'm sensing and picking up, is because it seems like this person has a lot of, like there might have been, I don't even know how to express it. It seems like there's love there, there's still love there, but it seems like whoever hurt the other person, it feels like because I'm kind of sensing actually that you both hurt each other, that you both had an equal part to play when it came to the demise of this relationship, or just the not consistent giving. And it was due to both of you not wanting to be vulnerable with each other's emotions, both of you not wanting to be vulnerable in this situation. And because of that, it's almost like you had to decide what you really wanted in life and trying to figure out which way you're going to be going. And we have the Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles, a lot of threes, the Hermit, the Devil, the Queen of Wands, in Justice, and the Knight of Swords. So a lot of stuff is happening there, but it's like having to talk. For some of you guys, it's about a past relationship, and now you guys are going to talk about it. Now you guys are going to express it. Because what I am sensing is, for some of you guys, this is an ex coming back, apologizing, explaining how hurt they felt about the situation, wanting to compromise and wanting to work with you, and still expressing how they're feeling. If this is you guys, whoever is coming forward and expressing themselves, they're being extremely vulnerable in this situation, and it's almost like this person really did take that time to really contemplate and really acknowledge their own demons, really start to really evaluate how they are doing, like what they're doing in this life and what they truly want. And they're kind of realizing that the way that they left this relationship was unfair for them and also extremely unfair for you. And I think that it ended with a lot of harsh words and a lot of things that this person didn't really mean and would love to take it back. And so for some of my Capricorns, you're experiencing a person who's very remorseful, very regretful for what they have done, and they're coming back from the past. And it's because this retrograde has allowed them to truly transition and to really see their part in the situation, and is now making this person trying to take accountability for their actions. For others of you, this could be, again, still in the relationship, to where you two are living together, or you guys are married, or you're just in a relationship in general with this person. And this person is, again, still doing the same thing. It's almost like this, you two haven't truly expressed how you truly feel about each other. And it seems like one of you guys is aware that if they don't put in the hard work and effort now, then you might lose this person. And so this person's now trying to really cooperate and really go within and try and work on things and be open about it. It's like this person's bringing their shadow side to light up front. This person's being vulnerable. Hey, I'm sorry I said this about you. This just reminded me about my past, and this was really hard for me. And then they express it. Whether that's you or this person, but I do have to say, I have been sensing heavily for my Capricorns that this is a good time for you guys to really become vulnerable, truly express how you're feeling in this situation, because that's kind of what's happening again, is that retrograde is kind of pushing us into really having to take that time to truly reevaluate, to really have to bring up the past and what's going on in the past. But it's really causing a lot of people to have to shift our perspectives of our relationships. And I am sensing for some of you guys, this is more of a positive message is what I'm feeling. It feels like for this transition, although for some of you guys this might be a little painful and a little uncomfortable to have to really evaluate your emotions and really have to express it. Once you become more vulnerable in the situation, I think things will start to flow a little easier for my Capricorns. So let's do Capricorn from May 13th through June 25th. What's going on for my Capricorns? Yeah, see, I was sensing that somebody just really wants to offer you something. And whether it's you or this other person, but I'm really feeling for some of you guys it's this other person who really wants to just work things out, but you're not sure if you really want to move forward. A part of you kind of is, though. It's like you're kind of going to just see how this goes with this person is what I'm feeling. And because of that, it's been causing some of my Capricorns to really have to just... It's causing you guys to really have to communicate and move forward, really trying to elaborate, because what happened is I think I am sensing heavily that this is a past person coming back for some of my Capricorns. In fact, I'm feeling it more strongly than even people in a committed relationship. So what I am sensing is for some of my Capricorns, whether this is you coming to an ex or an ex is coming back to you, I am feeling this. There is an ex that's coming back, wanting to reevaluate, wanting to make this relationship work, and it didn't work in the past, and they're aware of it, but now they're trying to present to you something new, something tangible, and I am sensing that it's going to be a very small offer, because it seems like this person doesn't really want to take it too fast, because it feels like this person wants to see where it can go. It's like this person wants to test the waters with you. And because of that, I am sensing for some of you guys are having to really have to, like, this person wants to move forward. This person's going to communicate. And this person's going to communicate why they didn't talk, or what they said was wrong, or even for some of you guys, it's what they didn't say. And they're going to communicate that to you, and then they're going to communicate why they walked away. And it's going to take them a lot. It takes a lot of strength for this person to be open and honest and being vulnerable with you. It takes a lot, because that's kind of what I'm sensing for some of you guys, is this person is really trying to prove themselves. Because I'm getting that for some of you guys, this person didn't put in much effort in the past, and because of this, Capricorn, this person is now wanting to, it's like they gave you breadcrumbs in the past, and now they're going to come back as the King of Pentacles. They're going to try and work with you on the situation. And for my advice, if this is what's really happening for some of you guys, because I am sensing that heavily, take your sweet time with this person. Be very careful with this person. Again, don't jump into any relationship while it's retrograding in Venus. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but that's just a very good advice to give. Just be extremely cautious and careful, because you don't really know. Because it seems like this person, it's an illusion based kind of. It's like you can view things and see things differently than what they really are. So just be mindful of that. But I am sensing that this person still has a lot to work on. We have here the Devil, a Capricorn twice. We have the Devil twice on this thing, both in the upright. And it seems like this person, again, it's like this person still has a lot to work on. And I think for some of you guys, you are still aware of that. But just trying to, like, it feels like you guys are going to just kind of watch and see how this person is going to react. Because it seems like this person's still trying to balance out their feelings and their emotions. But because they're going through this, it feels like for some of you guys, this person might rush it and not really think it through. So just be kind of careful when you are communicating with a past person, that they're not just rushing through this because they feel guilty, or because, you know, they have a change of heart. Be very careful and really reevaluate what they're saying, what they're doing, because I am sensing for some of you guys, this could start another cycle again that you just ended with this person. So be very mindful of that, because you don't want to jump back in and repeat cycles with people. Because I am sensing that this person still is a little closed off emotionally, and this person is still in contemplation of what choice to make, because this person is left with a lot of options. For some of you guys, this person could be in a relationship and they're thinking about leaving this relationship to go to you. And because of that, you have to be very cautious, because you don't really want somebody just to jump out of one relationship and immediately get into another. That's what causes a lot of issues and a lot of struggle. For some of my Capricorns, I am sensing that you are very careful, and that you don't really know if you really want to start anything new with this person, and you're kind of putting the brakes on hold, because I am sensing that you are feeling that this person's not being entirely honest with you. And I have got that a little bit. For some of you guys, this person could have been not very honest with you in the past, and because of that, it has caused you to really lose trust and faith in this individual. And what I'm getting for some of my Capricorns is you guys already feel kind of fulfilled in your own way, and this person coming back, you feel like it's, although in a way you're happy that this happened. For some of you guys, I was sensing that you guys wanted this person to come back for a while, and because they didn't, you eventually said screw it and you moved on. And then after you moved on, this person came back. But what I am feeling is, for some of you guys, you are in a very good state right now, and you are still skeptical of this person, and you're still afraid to become vulnerable with this individual. And that's mostly what I'm feeling for my Capricorns, is that you guys are mostly just feeling like you don't know if you really want to be vulnerable with this individual. Probably because this person also could have used your vulnerability and used it as a weakness and exploited it from you. That's not going to be for all of you though, but I am feeling that even if this is a current relationship, this person's still doing kind of sketchy things that maybe makes you question it, and now you're kind of afraid. But this month, it's really trying to get you guys to really be more vulnerable within yourselves too, and not just those around you, but just also yourself. Be more honest with yourself. Yeah, I am sensing, like, for some of you guys, you really don't feel like there's much to gain in this situation. Although I feel like you still care about this person, you still love this person. This person really didn't give to you equally, and that's kind of what I'm sensing for some of you guys, is you just can't get over that. And so I think for some of you guys, you express that to this person. I can't get over the games that you play, or just how you wouldn't be there. And this person could be kind of childish when they don't get what they want. And I am sensing that for some of you guys, you've dealt with a person who, if this person doesn't get what they want, they lash out and could be very much so abusive. We have the Two of Wands here. It seems like for some of you guys are having to really just take that time. Just sit down and really having to reevaluate this decisions that you have, because this person now left you with a lot of decisions that you're going to have to make. But you don't see that this will ever bring any fulfillment. I feel like you guys are kind of second guessing this person's character, and because of that, you think this relationship is over. I think that you view this relationship over, and you don't really want to rehash it, because for some of you guys feel like this isn't the one for you. And that's kind of what I was getting, that this person, you might have viewed them in the past like they were the one for you, but then as time has gone on and how you reevaluated this connection, some of you guys might think that this connection is over, that you don't really know if you really want to go forward or move forward with it, and you're kind of blocking yourself from making a true decision, because you really don't know what decision to truly make, because again, you still have feelings for this person. This person coming back into your life caused a tower moment, and now you're having to take that time to truly just, you almost have to take a minute to just catch up, because it's bringing back a lot of that abandonment issue that this person could have caused you. Some of you guys, this caused a lot of pain, and you had to end the situation because I think this person just kept coming back and forth, and you had to say no, and you had to cut this person off because you couldn't handle them coming back and forth with you. And because of that, it felt like this has kind of messed with your life. This person probably, because this person was in and out of your life, you probably got sick a lot, because when you're so stressed or you're so worried, your immune system goes down. You're not eating properly, you're not getting as much sleep, which then affects your job, and then now you can't work properly. You know, it seems like this person really affected good areas of your life, and just even affected how you viewed the world. And for some of you guys, this person coming back is just reopening wounds for my Capricorns that you guys thought you might have healed and worked through, but realized that you haven't. And now you're having to regain that. You're now having to go back forth and see how this is really going to affect you. So that's kind of what I was sensing. Is for some of you guys, this past person coming back and reopening up those emotional wounds is a good thing and a bad thing in your eyes, because it's a good thing to really see what you need to work on. But for some of you guys, I am sensing that this is going to be a small group of you, that you guys are going to take this person back, and then this person might go back through again, and you're going to have to go through this karmic cycle again. For those of you, you have already learned this lesson and you guys have already moved past it. Even though you still care about this person, you'll still have them in your heart to some capacity. A part of you is still kind of aware that this person isn't right for you. And because of that, out of respect for yourself and this person, you allow them to let go. You let them go so that they can find somebody that's right for them, and you can find somebody that's right for you. For others of you guys are currently in this relationship, and you or your other partner is thinking about leaving because you guys could have been fighting. There's some damage that has been there in the relationship. I am sensing that. Whether you are broken up or still in a current relationship, there has been damage there. There has been trust that has been broken to some capacity, in which my Capricorns are now going to have to reevaluate and become vulnerable with themselves and those around them to really see exactly what it is that they need to really work on in order to really move forward and create exactly what it is that you really wanted in this connection, or just your connection with those around you. So that's what I'm picking up from my Capricorns. I hope that this resonated for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you guys have a great day. Thank you. Bye. Hi, Leo. This is your Venus retrograde reading for the month of May 13th all the way to June 25th. So keep in mind around this time that Venus is in retrograde. It would probably be a very smart idea not to do anything too drastic. Right now would be kind of a bad time to start a conversation, not necessarily, to